Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today I am showing you how to do these doodly things like lacy-ish doodles, because I got the idea from Celeste from A Crafter's Story. I can see the image of the channel in my mind. Okay, so that's what I've got the idea. Yes, because she has some brilliant ideas, and I thought, and I think they're waiting for me to do this video. So yeah, so these are my ideas. Okay, so I'll show you how to do these two as well, which are like Roman roof tiles and basket weaves. So that's good, isn't it? And then there's this one that I do differently to what I intended, so I'll show you how to do the one I intended there. Please give me a thumbs up if you want to join me today. That'd be absolutely amazing in any way, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That does help my channel to grow. That would be absolutely amazing. I've helped 400 channels to grow because I've subscribed to them and I don't pay a penny. Okay. And I've got papers on Ko-fi. I've just been showing at the end. I'll show you at the end the papers that I've got on Ko-fi. Okay then, and let's go and I'll show you what we're doing today. Right there. Where's the thing I did? Right then, so what we're doing today then. So here's some things I've done. Right, okay, so I'm going to do today, I might show you, I might show you quite a few of them, but we're gonna, I don't know, I might have to do some on fast because obviously it's very, I could start you off and then show you. And that one's, look at this one here, it's got that at the top and then that at the bottom, and that's a that is a variation of this. It's just different, I've just coloured it in differently. My husband liked this one best because it stood out. People might want to know how to do this and that. Got these from, I mean, I've done them for many years, but I've got them from a book by Caroline Grace. And there's also, well, they also do those in Zentangle as well, which it must be just a general pattern. Okay. So what I've done is, yeah, because I can't be bothered to draw it out every time, is printed out some pencil lines that you can't rub out. You notice they are there is some pencil lines on there, but a lot of it will be covered up with paint and whatever. So I'm going to do some like paint. Oh, I don't know where they are. I've got some things, and just see if I can go and find them. Yeah, so I've got these. I've got these frames, and double-sided actually because I used the paper, but they actually fit. These squares I've got are 1/2-inch squares, and they fit there. So I could make them into pockets. Using those frames, I thought that'd be a really good idea. So the ones I'm going to do, that's not big enough, so it's like it's 7 by 5. I got these frames from Temu. Yeah, some things I'm a bit confused about from there, but never mind. Right, so there's this one as well that would fit in there. Oh, so okay, and I don't know, you could perhaps do things like this. Anyway, I'll show you how to do it ever so easy. It's like lacy. I got the idea from A Crafter's Story and Celeste. Okay, Celeste. I don't want to do that, Celeste. So I'm going to use, I've got my pens, look. These, which are Uniball Eye Micro. Probably a white. I have used white on them. And there's also gold. Those golds, not there. There's my golds. How many golds have I got? I've got about 6. I've got Sharpie gold. Turned around and there's one on the other desk. So that's the gold I mean. The Uniball Signo, which everybody seems to swear by. They also do the white ones as well, but I don't think it always works. The white ones can continue to work. The gold ones seem to. So that's why I use the Unipositors, which you can shake and then the ink will come. Right then, so I've got my grid ready. Let's have a look, see what we can do. What I'm going to do is possibly paint a bit as well. So I'll do that. Let's do some paint. And it doesn't matter where you paint. I don't think it matters even if the colours change. Yeah, look. Right, so no, that is right, isn't it? It is right. It is the right way around. Okay, so I'm going to use some paint. Any paint will do. Oh dear. It sounds like Lincolnshire creeping in my voice then. Any paint will do. Right, there we go. That's definitely Lincolnshire. Right, so I'm going to go to, I'm going to just paint some lovely, just got what's in the palette really. Lovely neutrally green look, that's nice, isn't it? I do like these neutral colours. I do like bright, obviously, as you might know. If you watch me regularly, you will know I love bright colours. So I'm going to, oh, that was a bit black, isn't it? We're going to cover those up anyway. Don't be horrified. Don't be horrified by my... wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that would do a full thing there, wouldn't it? I can imagine people being horrified by my terrible paint. The brush isn't very brilliant. I've got some new ones, these actually, but never mind. Right, let's have a look. Let's put some purpley. I'm going to just put some bit of purpley on the brush there. There you go. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, purpley. And what else do we like? How about a bit of, I do like orange and green, you know, I do. On junk journals I love orange and green. I don't know why. Look at that. Doesn't matter if that's coloured in a bit more, it might be covered anyway. Oh, bit of orange. I'm just going to brush it on. That's what I did with that. I just brushed it on and I think it looks okay. Just proving we don't have to be a machine and be neat, do we? Right, a bit of blue there. Oh, nice navy-ish blue. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry a minute. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, let's go to the edge there. And I can get a full one in there. Look. Yeah, I told you you can't rub out these lines, even though they're originally pencil. I knew that anyway. Don't worry. I'm not that illogical. Right, so that's my palette now. Okay, I'm going to drink my tea, which is there. Look, there's my tea. So I'm going to drink that, and then hopefully by the time that I've drunk that, it'll be ready. Okay, that was about 5 minutes. Right, so let's see if I can, I'll show you this one. That one's a good one. Looks like I've done circles round each, ooh, that's very strong, that, isn't it? Very colourful. Let's see if I've got, this one's less strong, so I'm turning it upside down. It don't matter what you do for what. Actually, that would be a good one if you've got pencil lines. That's a very good, so I might do that one on the green. Right, so I'm going to have a go at doing that one with the, so for every time the lines cross, I'm going to put a circle round it and then another circle on top. Let's have a look. It's very sort of like dodgy to put, so I might do a little, or perhaps face it that way or something in the middle there, because won't have enough room. You see what I mean? I'll turn the design round so it's this way round rather than, so I'm going to use those pocket things like this. Okay, but I'm going to show you. Right, okay, where are we? Let's see if I can put it on 2 for a minute. So we're closer. And hopefully I won't get my hand in the way, and hopefully I'll be able to show you, because these I can't even hardly see these. So I'm doing double lines. So every time it crosses, where is it there? I can't even see. Somewhere around there, and it looks like it's here. Okay, it's very faded there. The first one I printed was very faint, so I did the lines again. I thought, oh, I'm not doing it that faint, so I did the lines again, and they're much more stronger. So I'm doing 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if you notice, they're not. I'm not even bothering to make sure. I'm not being careful that they're exactly right. And actually no need to have a grid if you don't want to. Okay, so it's like as Celeste said, it was like she was doing like a LACY idea. So I'm just doing some. If I do 3 rows, you will see what we're doing next. I've got to remember what to do. I'm not even sure that's in the right place, but it doesn't matter at all. It can still work. Okay, let's see, I'm not even doing it in the... So if I was being careful, I'll be doing this really slowly. I'm not, I'm just doing this because I'm having fun. It's much more fun. Just do it like that than to... Right, so what am I doing? Yeah, I'm using the lines in a minute. So what I'm doing is just joining in these like this twice. By the looks of it, I think this is what I did. Oh no, is that the... Wait a minute, am I doing that? There should be a line. Oh yeah, because there should be a line here somewhere. Yeah, there isn't a line because I can't see it. But it doesn't matter if there isn't a line. You don't have to even draw squares. You can just do these circles, regular intervals, and you don't have to do them at the right. Cool. I'm getting another Temu order. Already had one today. I've had one from the Royal Mail, and now it's being delivered by a company called Every. So that's hilarious, isn't it? Right, so I'm doing this, just doing 2 lines. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so if you find you're doing one a bit more flat, you can do the one above. You don't have to always do it underneath. So if you do one like this, you can always do that instead. See, it's not even... Yeah. Well, am I doing it like that? Oh yeah, of course it's underneath. Yeah. So even I've got to remember what I'm doing. But you don't have to. You can, if you make a mistake, you might find a new design. That's the sort of thing we're doing here. Yeah, you might think, oh, that's a new design I've discovered. Yeah. So underneath. So basically I'm making sort of petals with lines on, and then I'm going to do the other way, this way, but they're going to be slightly, you can do 5 or 6 lines like this, 2 like that, and 1 in the middle, say, or 2 in the middle, like that. It's even small, look, too small really, but hey, it doesn't matter at all. Too small for what I intended, but it's absolutely fine. Yeah, so it's amazing. Oh, I forgot to do a thing now, but hey, it doesn't really matter, you can leave it. I forgot to do a middle line, I mean. Right, okay, see. Right, so what I'm going to do now is, now let's have a look what I was doing. Right, there's two things. There's dots along here. I want to put about 5 dots. You can put circles or dots, depends. This is along the lines that should be there. So this is to cover up the lines. And then what I did was, I put 3 lines, but I put 4 lines on one of them when I was doing it again. Can't see where I've done that, so it must be on another paper. Or you can put as many lines as you like down here, or not even do that. You can just leave it as it is. Right, yeah, there's not much room there. So what I'm going to do now is just colour these in black, just using the same pen. As you can see, I've made flowers, sort of like a flower shape, haven't I? So they are like petals. It's like that. So that's the sort of thing I've done there. So that's like a lacy flower shape. I don't know. Is it lacy? I don't know. But you can use it. I think that turned out better. I don't know what I've done. What did I do that's different? Oh. Oh, I've used... Oh. Yeah, I've done it slightly different on there. I've sort of... it doesn't matter. You can do it like you might have a thinner pen or something. So I think what I've done... Yeah, so we're doing it like this. So I can just have another go at that a minute. I think what I've done it to use the same pen, actually. I have used the same pen. And then I've widened these here. So, like that. So I've done it more like that, but I've done that similar, haven't I? I think I probably did that one first. So we're doing it like this. Still doing that, and then we can put the dots in between. It doesn't matter, you can put a line if you want. Then I've done some lines there, and I've got 3 lines in the middle there. And you've got 2 on the other one. I thought 3 lines, please. So that's how I've done it. So you can change, it doesn't matter if you change the design. I think it needs to be, I don't know, perhaps consistent there, but now I'm changing the design slightly. Or changing it, it doesn't matter if it's inconsistent anyway, does it? Okay, so that's what I'm doing there. Yeah, so I would do it more. I think that looks a little bit better when it's wider, like that. Yeah, like that. Yes. Like that. Right then, there we go. So that's the flowery one. It should fit within the frame now. Let's have a look, see if it does. No. Yep, that's fine. I'll say if it didn't, I might do a thick. If it's really just not fitting, I'd do a thick line perhaps around the edge to see if I could make it fit in. You know, sort of like double these as much as is needed. That sort of thing. Right then. Oh, let's have a look, see what I could do next. Should we do the what I might call the neurographical art one? I might turn this round so it fits in here. Let's see what we need. So I want to make it so it's like that. Oh, we'll make sure it's not interfering with this. Okay, so it's going to be this. I don't think we need to do it. Right, okay, so let's do the very edge. So it starts here. Right then, I've got to remember how to do this because this is, I forgot how to do it yesterday. Right, yeah, so all I'm doing is I'm doing crosses now, so you might need a grid for this. If you're not using grids, you don't have to use grids, but would probably use a grid for this one because you don't do things like this on each square. Right, so I'll tell you which one I'm doing. It's this one. That one there. Can we see that one? I've got it on 2 still. I have. Where are we? Yeah, I think I'm in the middle there. Right, so just doing some crosses. Okay, I'll probably 3 rows again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll try to do 8. I don't think it's too many. There's 8 right. 8 is, oh, hold on a minute. No, you don't need to do that. I think you need to do that last one. Okay, so I'm just joining. I suppose you could do that if you want. Join all the corners together. I don't know if you find that easier. I find it easier to do it individually. Okay. If you like neatness, you might find that a bit more satisfying, but I'm not a fan of that sort of. Yeah, it's missed the corner there, so that's what I'm like. Yeah, I'll do. See, it's got a wobbly line there. I'm not bothered about the wobbly line at all. It does not matter because we're right. So I'm going to just do individual ones. I might as well do the last one on time. Yeah, I think I've done them all, haven't I? Right, okay, so that's the. Basically, I could up the lines against the edge if I wanted to. As I said before. Right, okay, so now, where are we, dear? Where are we? There. So what we're doing now is just doing circles. It's almost like a neurographical one, this one. So in each one of these, doesn't matter if it turns out the circle to be bigger like that. Okay, and then I'm going to just colour in each individual one like this. Okay. And for these, you just do half moons. You can do a full circle if you like, but you know, if you do what I'm doing with a frame or anything, then you won't see it. You don't have to do a frame, of course. You can, I would thicken the line here and just cut that out all around the edge. I don't know what I'll do about that, but perhaps continue the design, yeah, all around. That reminds me, my daughter's had to do her DNA. It's going to have to do her DNA again, I don't know why. First sample got lost in the post or got stolen, I don't know. Second sample, she submitted and it's not working, so she's got to do it again. Said, oh, we haven't got enough DNA, we haven't got enough something. So yeah, I suppose you could stop there and then just perhaps join in with another design instead, or something like that, so you've got like double design. I don't know if I could do that. What could we do that with? Anyway, I'm going to what about that one? I suppose you could, so you could add a design like this, so put circles in the middle of these, even though it's on the, so I'm going to do that for fun. And you'll get a nice little arty design there, won't you? Right, I'm thinking, am I doing perhaps those flowers up there or something? So we could do mini flowers like this. Right, so I'm going to finish off this design as well, because that's got a slightly different thing. I like the way that went. That's gone. Am I doing it? Or might we do it? I don't know. I'm doing it. Oh yeah, I know. Alright, so I'm doing crosses here on these lines. Is that right? Is that the... Oh, well, I'm doing it anyway. So whatever. If I've changed the design, it doesn't matter. So everywhere there's one of those, I'm doing a cross. Okay. Right, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we've done that the same. Never mind. We'll have a look in a minute. I can make things up as I go along there. Yeah, I think I've done it differently. Actually, because there's some lines here. There's some. Oh, I did the circles first. Yeah, it looks like I've done this. I did the circles first, but we'll do that again in a minute. I'll show you again in a minute what I did on the other one. Right. Yeah, there you go. yeah, so that's one. Okay, but I didn't quite do it like that on the one I've got here. And turn it round again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That might be enough. 1, 7. Let's have a look. To my frame. Yeah. So I'm going to have a quick go at doing that again, but this time doing it. I would just do 9 or something there. I'll finish it off later or something. Can I see this? Okay. Yeah. So I'm doing 9. I'm doing the same thing. Okay, I'm doing the, look about the same size. So I'm doing the circles. Okay, so what I'm doing now is colouring these in. Right, so what I did actually was this first. 1, 2. Right, so along every visible line I've done some circles, and then it should leave, yeah, so I'm doing them here. So I'm doing them a different way, aren't I? See, that's different to that. I don't know which way around it is, it's that way or that way. You can see that's slightly different to that. It's hilarious, isn't it, the way it changes? Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to take the dog out in a minute. So I'm going to put a 0, I think, here. I didn't realise I was actually filming. Yeah, so I just finished off that with circles. I thought I was just sitting there, you know. Yeah. Right, so what I can do now is I'm going to do some of these. Yeah, I might join them together. So all you've got to do for these is big circles on your, just completely missed a line. I think, yeah, that's sort of here. Yeah, I think this because there's a line of watercolour there. Oh, no, I haven't missed the line. I've missed the line there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I've done that. Right, I think it's the way you colour it in is, yeah, it's the way you colour it in is different, isn't it? So I can do certain things one way. So perhaps I want to colour in the top bit black. Right, this is going to be difficult, so I'm going to leave, let's do that row with this. Now I'm going to colour these in black instead. My hand aches. Yeah, I need the brush pen. The brush pen's a lot better. The black brush, like marker pen, but it's black. So where's the? So right, we're gonna do. What I was gonna do is these in gold. All of these. There we go. And then what I did was, if it works, I did dots on the I was thinking perhaps we could put something in here. I don't know what, perhaps a circle, a large circle, I don't know, or on a small one, like that. That'll do, won't it? Right, there, that's quite nice, isn't it? And perhaps you could do something in, I know what we could do. Follow the line and do this. Yeah, so basically I'm doing lacy-ish. I'm not doing lacy, I'm doing lacy-ish patterns. So I'm going to call it that. Right then, this is a refilm of yesterday because I didn't film it properly. So this is I'm doing this one. I've done a whole pocket there, lot. I did that last night and I didn't realise I hadn't filmed it properly till. So I'm going to redo this. Okay, so I've done all these little squares. So these are all little squares in this little row. This is just to show you how to do this one. It's like a basket weave, and this is one of the ones I've seen in Carolyn Grace's book. Okay, it's like this. Okay, so miss one out, miss that out, and do it here. And then, oh, I'm supposed to have another one here. So it's easy just to draw the squares quickly and colour them in, as you just saw. Right, so, and it's like this. It doesn't matter if you don't hit the corners of I hadn't hit it there, of the shapes. Right then, and then to come along here, you have to go like this. Don't have to, this is how you do it. Okay, so it's like that. And then to finish off that one, you would do this. Okay, like that, and underneath, like this. I was actually asked how to do this previously, so some other people might want to know. It's easy to do. You can do it like that. So when you get going, you can. You just got to remember. I think I did that one. Oh, no, it wasn't that one I did wrong. It's the other one. Another one I did wrong, not this one. Right, so that's that. So that gives that the basket weaving thing, and then you might want to. I've got to find a pencil now. That's when that's going to be any good, is it? Oh, it's a B. That's okay. Right, so to because obviously you've got grids there, you want to disguise it a bit, don't you? So you put shading around these weave things, and I don't know, what I did was put shading all the way around it on here, and it works well. It just works well, so it doesn't really matter where you put the shading. Yeah, I've put it all the way around because you've got things there, and you've also got that there, haven't you, for shading. So if you're really clever, obviously you can do it one side. You could do it all one side. With the other one, I do. Okay. What do I do? I don't know if I do actually. But anyway, I'll just set up the other one. Okay, so for this one, all I'm doing is little, starting in the middle and going round. Okay, and then what you do then is continue that going round and join another one, and you would continue that going round and join the other one like that. Yeah, I'm really quiet this one. Yeah, I've got to get this edited before I put it up. So yeah, so you just do that, and then obviously you've got to join it the other way. So you start small, yeah, go like that. You can see the shapes forming, can't you? Yeah, so that's that one, and then you can also do a little pencilers, shading on this as well. So I would shade like I'd shade like here, right? So that's like that, and then perhaps underneath, and then you would perhaps that would be more, because that looks more deep there. Okay. Right, okay. So so these, I mean, I've not copied them from anywhere. These aren't copied from anywhere else. These are what I've just done with the grids, because that's what you can do. You can also, sometimes you can experiment and make up your own little things. And there's, oh, is that the one I did last night? Yeah, that's another one I did last night as well. So put that in a frame. I've done that pattern there, which is the one I meant to do at the beginning. and then I did that one. Is that the same as the one I did? Oh, it is, yeah, but I've striped it instead of striped it. Let's see it. I've striped it instead of putting lines down it like that one. Yeah, okay. What else have I got here? Yeah, that's my husband's favourite. I think that's really nice. I love it. I love it. I think it looks really good, especially on that one. I know I did not do that one in all it is like in the corner, wasn't it? But it does look, I mean, you can see all what I'm doing on the videos. That's why I didn't redo that one. And then you've got the then we could put the frame on there or that. Either of those. I don't know. I think the brown one. I think the brown one's the best on all of them. Right, another thing I wanted to just show you before we go is some. Hold on. Alright, so this is a paper I've got. Well, I'm going to put on Ko-fi eventually, that's all. So I wanted to show you that. Okay, and these are the little cards I've made, reducing it. So they're so cute, aren't they? And they're tags. I have got cards as well. In fact, I've got uncut cards there. Look, can you see the lines? Let's go back a bit. Where are we? There. So you can see the lines on there quite clearly. That's probably the top of the book, but it doesn't matter. It's fine because it's just an edge. Okay. Yeah, so they're really cute, aren't they? That's I don't know how big they are. I just made them bigger, but they are I know they're 7 centimeter ones. Yeah, really cute. I don't know if you can reduce them on my. If you went on, I mean, I haven't got this on Ko-fi yet. I'm just producing quite a few different ones, like this one. That's one of them. I'm going to make those into cards. And there's this one, which you can also make into cards. It's one of those relaxing pictures. I mean, I can do them as well if you want. But it's just ones I want to make into cards. Okay, I mean, you can use them as pictures in your journal, anything like that, really. And they're ever so easy to do. And it's abstract, and it's just lines, dots, circles, and blobs. Again, that's all it is. Yeah, so you're blobbing about with your paintbrush and just basically just drawing lines and everything. It's really good. Yeah, it's relaxing as well. Right. So I don't know where the other one is. I've got a light green one with a. I left it. Oh no, sorry. Sorry, little light green one. I've left you in the thing. Yeah, so I got those. I don't know why I've chosen such big, but they're okay, aren't they? Right. Okay, so that's about papers on Ko-fi that I'm going to put up in the future. I've got more than that, but other ideas too. Somebody wanted some words, so I'm going to finish off some words. Oh, what did I do the other day? Where is it? Where's my things? Everything's falling all over. These them. Oh, there's some. No, not that. Grabbing bits, things like that. I've done that as well. It's a little cutout huge punch. That's the biggest tag it does, and I just put that on it. Yeah. That's any more. Can't see anymore. There is another few, but I don't know where they are. Right, so that's another thing I've been doing. What I was going to tell you. Right, okay then. So please give me a thumbs up. I really, really do appreciate if you give me a thumbs up. That would be absolutely amazing. And if you've subscribed to my channel already, thank you so much. But please do if you haven't. Are you one of the 40% that aren't subscribed who watch my channel? So please do that for me. It doesn't cost you anything. I am a subscriber to 400 channels. So I've helped 400 channels to grow, and I haven't paid a penny. So don't worry about that. Yeah, so I'm just thinking what that would look like in a frame. Right. I don't know if it would be too. Oh no, that's right. That'll be alright. Like fit that in a frame. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how you would do those. Yeah. So it's got yellow on the back. Yeah. I've put the file folder. Right then. So my favourite ones in this. You know, I like to do a favourite thing. Obviously, I mean that does stand out. My husband is right. It does stand out. But I've done that as well. I've done that and I do like that one. which is this one here. Not quite that one. I've done that slightly, and that one. I like the way that's gone. I actually like this one better because I've made those a bit fatter at the top. I don't know. That's about all of them, really, isn't it? I like all of them, really, don't I? Yeah. So I'll definitely show that one. And yeah, so what I did was, if you notice on this one, I could just coloured in the same colours down here, and that's slightly changed. And then I think the same colours down the middle ones, but I think I thickened it up there, so it changed colour. And then down these as well. Oh, and then I just did the different patterns, so alternatively those, and then alternatively these, and then those, and then obviously the zigzags in between, you know, things like that. And then the different colours. It is easy, it's not hard to do that. All you got to do, all I did was shade it around each one very gently, and did it like that. Yeah, so it works well. Yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do. Right. Okay, so I don't know whether to do, I may do another one. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.